Ducati. Some would say that this is the pinnacle of motorcycling excellence. Now what happens when you take a brand like that and take their most limited production version of those motorcycles and put a price tag of nearly $100,000 on it? Well then, you get this, the Ducati 1299 Superleggera, composed of carbon fiber, titanium, and aluminum to make this one of the lightest production motorcycles ever made. Now this one though is no longer worth $100,000 because this one was in an accident. Let's go pick this up from auction and dive into the damage on this bike and see what a $100,000 motorcycle looks like after it's been wrecked. All right, this is Rob and James from RK Motorsports. Good luck, CJ, on this Superleggera. We are watching along with you on Copart. Good luck on the bids. Let's do this.
Luck, CJ.
Look at that. We got an Audi R8. What is this? 2020. Only 19.5. We got 2 minutes until the Duke goes up for sale. 25.5. What's the damage on this thing? Oh, it's got a CD, certificate of destruction. But it's a flood vehicle. Look at this thing. I accidentally hit bid. That'd be funny. Yeah, dude, there's no damage on this thing. I wonder if they'll show the water line, because usually that'll be like, oh, that interior looks nice. Usually they show the water line of like where, ooh, electronics are working. Ooh, little stain. Ooh, look at the seat over there. Brother, oh, 58.5.
Sold on approval.
On approval.
Your watch item is next.
Oh, she's going up next. She's at 10.4 right now. 2017 Superleggera. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. CJ's heart's probably pounding right now. Let's go, baby. Albania. Come on, CJ. Massachusetts? Is that? Oh, it's got to be CJ. Oh, Florida? I don't know. Come on. Oh, this is climbing. 12. 13.2. The damage honestly isn't bad on this thing. Left side is all nice and clean. Acro exhaust. Oh my goodness. 528 miles on this bike. Estimated retail value, $91,815. Oh, it's getting up there. Man. Carbon frame. 18. Oh. Come on, CJ. Oh, this is. Oh, okay. Oh, man. Oh, man. 23.6. He said he didn't want to go over 20. It didn't say he wouldn't go over 20. Oh, man. Holy cow. $24,000 for a wrecked motorcycle. Florida? I don't know if that's... I promise the New York is not me. That's not me. I'm not touching anything. Oregon, that's CJ. I'm pretty sure that's CJ.
Sold on approval.
Oh, on approval. All right, so bidding just ended, and the last bid was Oregon. And I know CJ said he's bidding through like a broker account, so he said the last bid might be Oregon. Here we go. So CJ just texted me.
That's crazy.
24.8 was me. Man, that's high. We will see what the seller says. Oh my goodness. Let's see if I can get that here. 24.8 was me. Oh man, that's like 27 grand for like a bike, wrecked bike. So yeah, CJ, it looks like he waited till the end, put the last bid in. Let's see what the seller says. Hopefully he can get this thing. Man, that's crazy. $91,000 retail value on the thing, brand new. That's crazy. Here we are, Copart Newburgh. We have arrived, my friends. All right, guys, we are heading back to the lot. The one thing that I love about the Newburgh lot is, like, you just go down this long dirt road. It looks like it goes in the middle of nowhere, and then it just opens up to a giant field of cars that you guys can see right through here, through the trees. Look at that. Thousands of cars just strewn across acres of property back here. That's crazy. It's always so cool coming here to see these things, and I cannot wait to see this Ducati in person. Now, if you guys remember last time I came to the Newburgh lot, I picked up a CBR 600, and right in this fenced-in area over here, there we go, we got all the exotics over here. They usually got a bunch of motorcycles over here too. Got all the exotic high-end sports cars. Got a Bentley right there. Actually, there's like 3 Bentleys. There's like 4 Bentleys. Oh my God. Let's go get this Ducati. All right, guys, so right now we are inside the yard at Copart, Newburgh, New York, and I was given strict instructions by the forklift operator that we were not allowed to record inside of the yard. And the reason why I'm able to get this clip right here is because he did give me permission to document the bike before I picked it up, essentially just to record the damage and how it was sitting prior to me taking it into my possession for transporting the bike. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just essentially going across the bike, getting a good look at the condition of the overall motorcycle before I pick it up in the van to bring it back to the shop. So this, unfortunately, was the only shots that I was able to get in the yard before I was picking up the bike. So just enjoy the walk around, a little bit of the damage preview before we get to do a real in-depth look once we get back at the shop. So enjoy the rest of this little walk around of this Ducati Superleggera. All right, guys, I got the Ducati loaded up. We are heading back to the shop right now. Unfortunately, I was not able to get too many videos inside the yard because Copart has like a strict policy on no videoing. She's all loaded up. Let's hit the road and get back to the shop. All right, we're taking a little pit stop. R3 is still in here. Superleggera is still here. I'm gonna get some food, get some water, something to drink, and then we're gonna hit the road again. There she is, boys and girls. Now, we did take a quick look at it while it was at the yard, but once we get this unloaded, we're going to take a little closer look at the damage on this bike. All right, you ready? There we go. Woo! The Duke has landed here at RK Motorsports. All right, guys, so we have the bike here back at the shop. Just got finished picking it up from the auction for CJ. We're gonna do a real quick look around of the bike, get a real rough idea of the damage, but let's dive right into this. As you can see, handlebar is missing. We've got a broken front brake lever here. All of the plastics that were originally on this right side are no longer with the bike. We do have a broken up radiator. It's all bent up here, missing the radiator cap. And another thing that I noticed when we picked the bike up, a lot of these hoses and wires and everything almost look like they were cut. I don't know if they cut them when they were at the yard for some reason, when they towed the bike, but a lot of these look like they're cut and broken. Also could have been from when the bike initially went down. Right here, if you guys look at that a little bit closer, that is a carbon fiber frame. This whole bike is basically very lightweight. The word Superleggera in Italian means super light. So this bike has basically the best of the best as far as lightweight components. The frame is carbon fiber. Wheels are both carbon fiber. Fender, all plastics are not actually plastic. They are carbon fiber. If you look up here, we've got the carbon on the front fairing pieces. This is all carbon fiber. Everything on the other side of the bike is also carbon fiber. Right here, we have a carbon fiber subframe. And if you look right down here, we've got a broken part of that subframe that would originally bolt to the motor right there. That unfortunately is broken. We have more carbon fiber on the rear exhaust cover piece right here. And we have our rear carbon wheel as well. Another lightweight material is the exhaust right here. We've got the bluing of the titanium Auctmarts exhaust. And you can see we were sustaining some damage to the bike up here as well on the exhaust. We have some light scratches on the top of the canister right here. A little bit of damage on the other side right there as well. One of the big things for this bike, unfortunately, is the rear wheel. Looks like we do have some cracking in the wheel right here. You can see some of the cracks that were sustained from the bike being in the accident. So we have some cracked carbon fiber. The bike, when I originally picked it up at the yard, did have a flat tire, but I was thankfully able to put some air in the tire. It does hold air, but because of those cracks, this wheel is probably gonna have to get replaced in the near future. Come on over to this side. We've got some more parts and pieces for the bike. Basically everything back here is carbon fiber as well. We've got the Öhlins TTX titanium rear shock setup right there. Nice piece of engineering for this bike. Got some nice titanium bits and pieces on the back right here. And take a close look at this swing arm, guys. This is all carbon fiber. Again, going back to the whole term Superleggera for the Ducati. Like I said earlier, the term Superleggera means super light in Italian. So everything basically structural on this bike is carbon fiber or some type of lightweight material. We did do a little bit of research into some parts and pieces for this bike. We did look up a brand new swing arm for this Ducati Superleggera 1299 from the factory is approximately $15,000. That is completely insane, but the fact that, you know, it is carbon fiber and this is a very structural part of the motorcycle, it kind of goes hand in hand, and it very well makes sense that that's that expensive of a part. Did a little bit more research. The actual weight savings from this swing arm to a stock one is usually cast aluminum. You're only saving about 2 pounds difference from the cast aluminum one versus the carbon fiber swing arm right here. So it's a big price change for that little bit of weight savings that you got going on. So over here, you can see we've got the other side of our rear subframe. Got some more cracking going on right there. And this is the part that was missing on the other side where it mounts up to the bike. Again, we've got the carbon side fairings on here right there as well. And it looks like the controls on this side of the bike are all intact. Everything looks really nice on this side. The other part of this bike too, which is a really, really cool touch for this specific model because this is a limited production motorcycle, the Ducati 1299 Superleggera, there was only 500 units produced, and the top triple on this motorcycle actually displays the production number of this one in particular, and this one was number 54 of 500 for the 1299 Superleggera. And then one other thing that I did notice when I picked this bike up from the auction, the dent that is on the tank right here, I don't believe this was originally here from the pictures when it was at the auction site. So that dent right there sustained, you know, either at the auction while it was in storage from when the pictures were taken to the way the bike sits right now. Wasn't me. I have video proof that it was not me, but that's just a little bit more damage. Sometimes these vehicles get, you know, banged up a little bit while they are at the storage yards. So here she is in all of her glory, number 54 of 500. I do want to let you guys know though, I am not going to be rebuilding this as this is not my motorcycle. This actually belongs to CJ Media. He has another YouTube channel where he rebuilds higher end motorcycles and gets them rebuilt and back on the road. He does an amazing job, so I will leave the link for his channel down in the description below. Be sure to check him out, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. See you then.